All right, all right, all right. Listen up. You know that feeling, right? That itch, that burning desire to just drop everything and to explore, to discover, to experience something truly unique. Well, I'm here to tell you Israel is calling. And no, I'm not talking about some prepackaged tourist trap, see the sights from the bus window kind of trip. We're going deep, people. We're talking about immersing ourselves in the culture, the history, the energy that makes Israel such a one-of-a-kind destination. This isn't just another travel vlog, though. I'm partnering with Signal Travel Concierge Services, the real MVPs of crafting unforgettable journeys. They're all about tailoring the perfect itinerary to your interest, no matter how niche or off the beaten path they might be. So buckle up, because we're about to dive headfirst into the heart and soul of Israel. We're talking ancient history, vibrant nightlife, breathtaking landscapes, and flavors that'll make your taste buds sing. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. You can't talk about Israel without talking about Jerusalem. This city, man, it's like stepping into a history book, but like a history book that's somehow also a bustling modern metropolis. It's this crazy mix of ancient energy and contemporary life. We're talking thousands of years of history crammed into every nook and cranny. Walking these streets, you can practically feel the weight of empires, the echoes of civilizations that rose and fell right here. It's heavy, man, in the best way possible. You've got the Western Wall, the holiest site in Judaism, where people have been praying and leaving notes for centuries. You can feel the emotion, the hope, the connection to something bigger than yourself. It's powerful stuff. And the old city, don't even get me started. Winding alleys, bustling markets, the smells of spices and incense hitting you from every direction. It's a sensory overload, and I mean that in the best way possible. But Jerusalem isn't stuck in the past. Outside the old city walls, you've got a modern city pulsing with life. Think cool cafes, world-class restaurants, art galleries, and a nightlife scene that doesn't quit. Tour guide. One thing that blew me away about Jerusalem was the food. We're talking fresh, flavorful, like nothing you've ever tasted before. From street food like falafel and hummus to high-end restaurants pushing culinary boundaries, get ready to eat your heart out. And the people. Everyone has a story, a perspective, a connection to this city that runs deep. Talk to the locals, hear their stories, and you'll start to understand the soul of Jerusalem. Seriously, this city will surprise you. It's a place of contrasts, of contradictions, where ancient history and modern life collide in the most amazing way.
Okay, so if Jerusalem is the heart and soul of Israel, then Tel Aviv is the pulse. This city is alive, man. It's vibrant, it's modern, it's all about soaking up the Mediterranean sun and living life to the fullest. We're talking beautiful beaches that stretch for miles where you can lay out, catch some rays, and just chill. Or, if you're like me, you can grab a surfboard and hit the waves. The vibe here is all about enjoying the moment, soaking up the good vibes. And the architecture. Tel Aviv is famous for its Bauhaus buildings, these sleek, minimalist designs that are both modern and timeless. Walking around, you feel like you're in a futuristic city, but with this cool, retro vibe. But Tel Aviv isn't just about looks, man. This city has a heart and energy that's contagious. People are passionate about their city, about their culture, about living life on their own terms.
And as the sun sets, Tel Aviv really comes alive. We're talking about a nightlife scene that's legendary. Rooftop bars with stunning views, underground clubs bumping the latest beats, and everything in between. One thing that surprised me about Tel Aviv was the art scene. From street art that'll blow your mind to world-class museums and galleries, this city is a haven for creatives. And the food? Oh man, the food. Tel Aviv's culinary scene is off the charts. We're talking fresh, innovative, globally inspired dishes that'll tantalize your taste buds. Get ready for some serious foodie adventures. Whether you're into history and culture, beaches and nightlife, or just soaking up the good vibes, Tel Aviv has something for everyone. Just be prepared to be swept away by the energy of this incredible city.
All right, we're talking about the Dead Sea. This isn't just some tourist trap, guys, it's a phenomenon. It's the lowest point on Earth, like literally the lowest you can be on land. Imagine that, being lower than everyone else on the planet. That's the Dead Sea for you. And it's not just about being low, it's about what that low point means. And the salt concentration in the water is insane. You don't swim in the Dead Sea, you float. It's like the water just says, nope, not today, you're staying up. I'm telling you, it's wild. But it's not just a big bathtub. This place is therapeutic, man. People come from all over to soak in the mineral-rich mud. It's like a giant spa day courtesy of Mother Nature. You gotta see it to believe it.
You can't go to the Dead Sea and not cover yourself in the mud. It's like a rite of passage, a baptism in this bizarre, wonderful place. And trust me, it's not glamorous, but it's an experience. You slather it on, let it bake in the sun, and then you hit the water, and that's when the magic happens. You just float effortlessly. It's like all your worries just melt away. It's kind of zen, you know? The Dead Sea is one of those places that sticks with you. It's weird, it's wonderful. It's an experience you won't find anywhere else on Earth.
All right, Haifa, this city is all about that view. And let me tell you, it is a view and a half. We're talking about the Baha'i Gardens. Guys, imagine this. Cascading terraces, lush greenery, all meticulously manicured, leading up to a golden dome. It's like something out of a dream. And the crazy thing is, these gardens are built on a mountainside. It's like they carved paradise right into the hillside. You can spend hours just wandering through the terraces, taking it all in. But the Baha'i Gardens are more than just a pretty face. They represent peace, unity, all that good stuff. It's a place where you can actually feel the tranquility. Now, if you want to take that view to the next level, you gotta head up to Mount Carmel. From up there, you can see the entire city of Haifa, the Mediterranean, stretching out before you. It's breathtaking.
And the best part is, getting up there is half the adventure. You can hike, you can cable car, you can even drive. It's like choosing your own adventure. Haifa is a city that has it all: history, culture, stunning scenery. It's a must-see, no doubt about it.
All right, let's talk about Eilat. This is where the desert meets the sea. And let me tell you, it's a beautiful thing. We're talking crystal clear water, vibrant coral reefs. It's like diving into another world. If you're into snorkeling or diving, this is your spot. You can swim with dolphins, sea turtles, all sorts of incredible marine life. But Eilat isn't just about what's under the water. The beaches here are pristine. The sun is always shining. It's the perfect place to just chill out and soak it all in. But don't think for a second that Eilat is all about relaxation. This place has an adventurous side too. We're talking jeep rides through the desert, hiking in the mountains, even camel rides.
And if you're looking for a little nightlife, Eilat has got you covered. There are bars and clubs right on the beach so you can dance the night away under the stars.
Eilat is a place where you can truly have it all. Adventure, relaxation, and a whole lot of fun. All right, guys, we're in Nazareth. This place is buzzing, and it's not just the falafel stands, though those are pretty epic too. We're talking about the birthplace of Christianity. This is where it all went down. It's humbling, you know? You walk these streets and think, wow, history unfolded right here. It's not just about history, though. There's this palpable energy, a sense of devotion that hangs in the air. You see it in the pilgrims' eyes, hear it in their hushed whispers. It's a powerful reminder that faith moves people, inspires them, connects them across languages and cultures. We spent hours just soaking it all in. The energy here, it gets under your skin. It makes you want to be present, to appreciate the moment. It's a feeling you don't forget easily.
Now, let's talk about the Basilica of the Annunciation. This isn't just some church, people. This is a masterpiece. The architecture, mind-blowing. The dome reaching for the heavens, epic. It's like stepping into another world, a world of awe and reverence. The sheer scale of it is staggering. You look up and you're lost in a sea of arches and mosaics. Every inch of this place tells a story, depicts a scene from the Bible. It's overwhelming in the best possible way. And the silence? Golden. In a world that's constantly buzzing, the quiet inside the basilica is a gift. It gives you space to think, to reflect, to just be. It's something I think we could all use a little more of, don't you think?
Next stop, Masada. Imagine this, a mountain fortress rising from the desert, the wind whipping through your hair and the sun beating down on you. Yeah, it's intense, but it's also breathtakingly beautiful. Masada isn't just about the views, though. It's a symbol of resilience, a testament to the human spirit. This is where thousands of years ago, a group of Jewish rebels made their last stand against the Roman army. Talk about a story. Walking through the ruins, you can almost hear the echoes of their struggle, their courage. It's a stark reminder of the power of resistance, the will to fight for what you believe in. Heavy stuff, right? We hiked up to the top of Masada, and let me tell you, it was no walk in the park. But the view from up there, totally worth the sweat and the burning quads. You're literally on top of the world, overlooking the Judean desert and the Dead Sea. It's a sight that'll stay with you forever. As if the view wasn't enough, the feeling you get standing up there is indescribable. You're connected to history, to the people who stood on that very spot centuries ago. It's humbling and empowering all at the same time. Like, shh. We spent hours up there just taking it all in. The vastness of the desert, the silence broken only by the wind, the weight of history. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've descended.
It's an experience that stays with you long after you've descended.
From the desert, we headed north to the Sea of Galilee. Now, this place is something special. Imagine a tranquil lake surrounded by rolling hills, the air filled with the scent of pine trees. It's like stepping into a postcard, a place of absolute serenity. The Sea of Galilee isn't just a pretty face, though. It's steeped in history, especially biblical history. This is where Jesus is said to have walked on water, calmed the storm, and performed many of his miracles. You can feel that history as you walk along the shores, as you watch the fishermen casting their nets. It's a place where faith and nature intertwine, creating a truly unique atmosphere. We took a boat trip out on the Sea of Galilee, and it was incredible. The water was so clear you could see straight down to the bottom, and the surrounding landscape, picture perfect.
But it wasn't just the scenery that got to me. It was the feeling of peace, of tranquility that washed over me as we glided across the water. It's a feeling I haven't been able to shake, and honestly, I don't want to. The Sea of Galilee is more than just a body of water. It's a place of reflection, of connection, of peace. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound experiences are found in the simplest of things.
All right, guys, we're talking Acre. This place is like stepping into a time machine, an ancient port city, a melting pot of cultures, and history oozing out of the walls. You can hear the echoes of knights and crusaders walking these streets. Romans, Ottomans, crusaders. Acre's got a story about it. And the best part? It's all still here. Ancient walls, hidden tunnels. Like an Indiana Jones movie, only real. And the crazy thing is, this place is still alive. People live and work here amongst these incredible ruins. Wander through bustling markets, grab some street food, and soak up the atmosphere. Acre is a journey through time, a place where you can feel the weight of history, but it's also a vibrant, living city. And that combination is what makes it so compelling.
Now, if you're a history buff like me, then you're going to love exploring the Crusader-era buildings. We're talking fortresses, knights' halls, hidden passages. It's like walking through a history book, only way cooler. One place you absolutely have to check out is the Hospitaller Fortress. These guys were like the warrior monks of their time, and their fortress is seriously impressive. You can almost picture them defending the city, swords drawn, against all odds.
But it's not just about knights and battles. Acre also has this incredible underground city. It's a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers that were used for everything from storage to escape routes. Trust me, getting lost down there is an adventure in itself. Acre is a city that rewards exploration. Every corner you turn, every stone you touch has a story to tell. So, ditch the guidebook, get lost in the alleyways, and discover the secrets of this ancient city for yourself. All right, guys, let's talk Jaffa. This place is the definition of old meets new. It's been a major port forever, seeing empires rise and fall. Walking through old Jaffa is like stepping back in time. Beautiful stone buildings, centuries old, line the winding alleyways. It's also a hub for artists, giving it a cool bohemian vibe. Trendy cafes and galleries buzz with conversation and music.
If you love a good flea market, Jaffa's got one of the best. Shuk HaPishpashim is a treasure trove of everything. Vintage clothes, antique furniture, old records, you name it. Spend hours haggling for bargains and uncovering hidden gems. It's like a giant, eclectic antique shop.
Jaffa's artistic side goes beyond the flea market. incredible galleries and studios, discover up-and-coming artists and the local art scene. From hummus joints to rooftop bars, there's something for every taste. From the ancient alleys of Jerusalem to the vibrant beaches of Tel Aviv, from the Dead Sea to the heights of Masada, Israel's got it all. A whirlwind of history, culture, and natural beauty. Planning can be overwhelming, but Signal Travel Concierge helps. They're the pros, creating custom itineraries just for you. Whether you're into history, food, adventure, or beach relaxation, they've got you covered. Hit like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more travel adventures. Let me know your favorite part of Israel or if you're planning a trip soon. Keep exploring.